bit sick. Well, it would appear I have decided to get a bit of a cold. Less than 2 weeks before my wedding, so very much hoping this disappears. But that is today's video, really, about whether you should train when you're sick or when you've got a cold. Should you do it? Should you train? Should you? I had a lovely weekend, bit of wedding prep. Saturday was a case of going to, there's a place called Blue Water that's near me. Popped there, bought a few bits and pieces for the wedding. I need a new tie and all that kind of stuff. And then Sunday, we kind of like wedding prepped it, so ended up getting all sort of Polaroid picture stuff and paying for things and booking in appointments and getting things organised. So there is a lot to be done, a lot of things to do. So if anybody out there who has been married or has had a wedding, yeah, it's you understand my pain at the moment. But either way, today's a case of deciding whether or not I'm going to train. Actually, that's a lie. I am going to train today. I'm going to pop to Muscle Works Orpington and then see how things go. But this will be a discussion on, why am I going to train? What should you do if you've got a cold? And around those sorts of things. Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah. Now, just before you start cracking on to the gym, and there are a few prerequisites to make sure that you're not like killing everyone else. Now, it's important that if you are coughing, spluttering, runny-nosed mess of a human being, you're contagious. So don't go running into a public gym and giving it to everybody else. Second rule is to consider, is the issue below the neck? If it is, it might be a lung infection. It might be some issues where yes, rest is definitely a good thing. Whereas if it's above the neck and it's kind of just nasally, you can make the decision there. And my decision is I'm going to go to the gym. Right, it is now time to test out the gym. See how it's going to feel. It's going to feel all right. And I've picked all the days I've picked. I'm going to do a leg session. But we shall see. And yeah, I'll see you at the gym.
When the sun goes down on the river, it's time to chase the moonlight. I work hard every day for a working man's pay, but I'm letting loose tonight. I think I'm gonna rise up, riding high, ain't nothing gonna hold me back. Now I'm on the move, got nothing to lose, like a freight train off the tracks. Come on up the mountain, set yourself free. Come on up the mountain, boy, listen to me. Come on up the mountain, set yourself free. Come on up the mountain, boy, listen to me. I drift on the old Coe, snaking down through Cherokee. Wash my soul in the river, that water's gonna set me free. It's time to rise up, riding high, ain't nothing gonna hold me back. Now I'm on the move, got nothing to lose, like a freight train off the tracks. Come on up the mountain.
Now, some of you might be a little bit more pro than me at this, but I found some new things at Tesco's that you might be interested in. First one, I always used to have Greek yogurt. Always the Fage Greek yogurt. But I found this skier one, which was an offer from Arla. This one here. It is a lot higher in protein. I think the 100 grams is 11 grams of protein, whereas skier yogurt's like 7 maybe? 7 or 8. So you get way more bang for your buck. Calories are a lot lower. It was just, tasted absolutely fine, tasted delicious. Add out my granola, so much better. The next one, they've also changed my favourite protein bar. So my favourite protein bar was Tesco's Crunch. Now they've changed it to a new packaging with slightly lower protein, so about a gram less protein, but 50 less calories. So lower calories, because before it was like 270 calories, 277 I think. Now it's only 220. So it's a lot lower calories, still that good price of £1.30, so very happy with that. Next up we have is Baby Bells. So these bad boys, I found them quite recently, hard cheese, Edam cheese. But essentially, one is less than 50 calories, 5 grams of protein. So I usually add a couple of those to a protein bar and you've got your 30 grams of protein that you want to hit. So really like them. I tend to get the lighter version just because they're lower in calories. And then the last one was a fiber one alternative. And that is these Summerberry cereal bars. They're like, how much calories are they? Not very much. I'm going to say about 70 or 80 calories. I mean, tasty enough, but again, they were about half the price. Like fiber ones are about £2.50 a box or something. They were about less than £1, I think. So yeah, those are my quick tips, and we'll now get back into the video. I'll see you in the living room. That was it was a good gym session. I didn't really feel any ill effects from the cold. And it was good. You know, I got things done, got a few more lifts in, or a little bit more volume in. I can't get my words out. A little bit more volume in, which was good. Added a little bit more on each exercise, so it was all fine. I didn't really feel any more tired than normal, and it was all good. And that's kind of where it really plays into how you feel. Taking time off the gym, taking a week off the gym isn't going to negatively impact your muscle mass. The only real change is going to come from a hydration status point or even the glycogen storage as well. So taking a week off, you'll recover probably a bit faster and you'll maybe feel a little bit better. So don't beat yourself up if you don't want to go to the gym. But if you do, make it your own choice. Decide for yourself. If you feel a little bit under the weather and you don't want to go to the gym, don't go. If you feel like you want to go and it's not hampering your workouts, give it a bash. Hopefully this cold disappears for me soon, but I've got things to get on with, things to do today, very, very busy. So I shall catch you in the next one, and I keep trying to push to get these 2 videos out, but it can be quite difficult sometimes because the editing process and whatnot takes quite a while. Anyway, enough of my moaning. I shall see you in the next video, hopefully on Thursday around 6 o'clock. See you then.